Hey there, Internet Drifters. It's Izanami-kun, and we are playing Satisfactory again. We've got a nice little factory going here. I think after thinking about this all week, I think I've figured out what I'm going to do with this area and my wall. But it's going to take a little bit of jiggering, because everything's in the wrong place now. You don't actually see me, Fire Puppy, do you? I feel like I'm too far away for you to see me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You just go back over there and wait for me to be better. Don't worry, I'll kill you someday, just not right now. I'm busy. So I'm still not really finished with my area. But since we just kind of jumped forward, I didn't have a whole lot to say while I was doing it. I built a little rampy area over the ground. Over that way is the copper, which, because I hooked the copper up to the power, everything is down now, but that's okay. We'll be fine. I started building a little bit out there because that away is a whole other area with a whole other thing of iron that we will probably end up using. And I'm thinking that this hub deal is probably going to get stuffed in the middle here, or maybe the space elevator thingy somewhere in there. They may be very close to each other. Maybe I'll put the hub up here and the space elevator here, or vice versa. Not sure. But that's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out, so I'm going to continue working on these milestones, which I got everything in, and I'm going to send this off. I'm going to go and try to watch it.
Belts can now merge, split, and lift to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory.
There it goes.
We encourage you to consider
Goodbye.
more verticality when it comes to factory logistics to streamline short-range
Goodbye.
transportation. The productivity
There
display will
goes.
help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
Yeah, I was pretty close to the edge there. And at some point it will come back. And I'm going to wait for it because I like seeing it come back. Because it's super cool. Here it's coming. Ah! I fell off the thing. Stabilizing, coming in for a landing. Pachow. That thing is super cool. Okay, so yeah. It is now time to connect my limestone to the rest of them. So, constructor. Go there. Yeah, take that. And we need a belt. And that's really about it. That's all that we need to put here. So the only thing left is to hook it up to power. And that I can do. I can't do. I don't have any more concrete. Steal that block. And then I do have concrete. Oh, I need more cable. Craft bench. Okay. Third time's a charm, right? Whew. It's a long way. Wire is too long. It's okay. I'm probably going to redo my power lines after I get everything situated anyway. But so I'm really only consuming about 30-ish. And I have the capacity for 40 for now. Oh no, what's wrong with my thing over there? Why are they red? They should not be red. Why are they red? Why are you red? Because you don't know what to make. Well, you do now, so make it. Ah! It's so nice of reality to just keep me from falling here. Right? It is nice. Isn't that nice? Just a hope and a prayer keeping me from falling. Ah! Poof. Anyway, yes. One more that goes up in the air. And just in case you didn't know how to do that, you go set it to that place, and then I lift it up. And now it's a tall boy. Not an actual tall boy, but that's different. Cranking these out. Oh, I thought it needed 300 of those. Oh well, whatever. Don't have any of screws. Pachow, pachow. Ready for launch.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, will allow R&D to provide new technologies, items, and buildings based on samples collected in the field.
I love the MAM.
To
That's
ensure
like my
a greater
favorite part of the
chance
game.
Success during exploration, an upgraded tool belt has been provided, as well as an object scanner and beacons.
Yes.
Note: the object scanner
I'm gonna-
requires calibration via the MAM to enable detection of specific objects.
I'm going to select that one. Thank you. Meow. Boom. Click. Okay. It looks like utter horse shit right now, but I have done it. And now I'm going to ruin everything. Well, whatever. Now that I have ruined it, oh, which direction is that going to be facing? I don't know. Yes, I did it right. So, as you can see, put the hub on top of the hill. I'll put the space elevator over there. And there's another limestone deposit right about there where those rocks are over there in that direction. So that I can kind of double team the production of concrete. Because, you know, if I'm going to make this whole paved paradise, then I'm going to need a lot more concrete. I've got the bioburners on this side so that I can hook it all up to a little field, and I'll probably put it right here, I'm thinking. Yeah. So let's go do that. There we go. Back to business as usual. Cool beans. Why do you have no power? But you are hooked up to power. Turn that back on. I don't know what's gone wrong down here. I don't see any concrete. Oh, there we go. Okay. It's just taking its time. So what is this? Don't. See, this area used to be the MAM, but it is not anymore, and I miss it. Now it's just the place where you revive, I guess. I miss this being the MAM. That's okay, we get to build it as a separate building, but it's still like, I feel like it's lost a little of its flavor. Just a little bit. It's a little sad. Not a game breaker, but just, you know, a little sad. It wants to go everywhere except for the place that I'm trying to point it. Come on, stop phase shifting and do it. Do it. You can do it. It's almost solid reality. Oh, it was there for a second. What? Phew. Boy, that was close. Alright, we got the next one. Give you that. And give you... No. No. No, no. Yes. Pachow. I think this is biomass? Is that what I fixed?
Biofuel will
I
ensure
chose?
maximum efficiency of biomass
Yes.
burners.
Yes.
To aid in biofuel production, you are now
Yes,
capable
yes.
of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Time to switch over to solid. Pachow. And then you give me that. And take that. Last but not least. So we don't have what we need to build it yet, but with it on the side there, we definitely will. I can make a chainsaw! Oh my god! This is a must. This is definitely necessary. I have to do it right now. How do I add this? I can't add it to my thing over here. Well, it is time. What do you mean I can't afford? Goddamn it, I need 60, 160. 160 now. Will you make me the fucking chainsaw? Make me the fucking chainsaw. Make it for me now. Oh my god, I have the chainsaw. I have the power. Yes. And this is why it's important. Do it. Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Say goodbye. Come on. Select it. Select it. Oh, I will just dismantle that whole thing just to get to it. You don't even get it. Goodbye. I can just rebuild. There you go. If I can't select you, I can select anything around. Give me everything. Everything. Even the rock. I love this chainsaw. Shpang everything. I love that it takes out the rocks. It won't take out the rocks directly, like if I try to do it on the rock. It's like, no, fuck you, it's a rock. But if I do it on any living, like, planty thing around that gets highlighted like that, then it's like, yeah, sure, I'll take the rocks. We'll do that. That makes sense. Now, all of these trees that have been plaguing me this whole time will be no more. No more trees. Kill it. Kill it until it is dead. I could do that for the flowers too, and it would rip up all the flowers, but I don't really need that right now. I don't have the dye thingy, and I don't really care enough to make things colorful yet. However, if you do, if you would like to see colors, please let me know what colors you would like to see things changed to. I'm never against color coding. My daughter loves to color code the areas so that, you know, you can tell the difference between what runs what and everything. And that makes sense, you know. I could code the biofuel or the biomass burners so that I knew, okay, this one does the copper, this one does the iron, this one does the limestone. That's assuming that I separate them like that. Right now they're kind of all lumped together. You can't hide. Everything. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, whew. I almost got stuck down there. And I know that, you know, it might seem like a waste to use the chainsaw so much. Especially when, you know, sometimes I just use it on little stuff. But, you know, I'm collecting biomass right now. That's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing with it. So I'm okay with it. If it uses a little bit of biomass to collect a little bit of biomass, I feel like that kind of evens out a little bit. It balances. And really, a lot of what I'm doing right now is just clearing out some of these spaces so that it's not so wild. So I can see where stuff is and have a nice clean and clear path. Oh yeah, I meant to make... this is a smelter, so the constructor. And now I don't have cable. Craft bench. I love this portable craft bench. Constructor. And there we are. Okay, as long as this video took to make, it's going to actually be really short for you guys, but it was pretty long for me. So I got the I got those two set up. I'm not doing anything with them. Just ignore those. I just wanted to get rid of the personal miners, and I know I'm going to use that very soon. and those up there on top of the hill, I will use those very soon too. But just ignore that stuff. So we've got the limestone bringing in concrete. We've got the copper bringing in wires. I will eventually make one for cables, but it's not super important right away. I've got these two making the bare basic plates and rods. And I have started on those. Those are what I'm going to start with doing screws and then more complex things. Because it does get really complex really fast. And then there's my hub. There's my wall that everything's going to. You can see it. And it is a little non-realistic, but you know what? It'll work. It'll work. And I've got several empty ones just waiting for things to be made and everything. And that, I think, is about it. We'll put the space elevator there when we can afford to build it. And we still haven't put the MAM up, but that will be for next time, I think, because it has been a very long way getting here. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is a lot of concrete and time and crafting and just all around effort to get this place looking the way it does. And it will look even better when I add more concrete to the mix. Now that I have a steady supply and a relatively steady power supply, I'm gonna do a nifty thing in the next video that I will show you how I use adventuring for near infinite self energy. I still have to plug it into the system. Until you get cold, that's just sort of how it goes. But I have this nice little setup that I like, so that when I come back from adventuring, I have some place to put my stuff, and it will turn everything into what I need for the power, and I don't have to worry about power stuff like ever. So that is it for today. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Check me out on Patreon. Check out my website, izanami-kun.com, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Bye.